Hey friends, it's Hi Peeps here, and today we'll be playing a few games because Pride Month is here, and I want to do something for Pride Month just because I feel like as someone who is part of the LGBT community, I should, because I want to, and I'll also be doing it outside of Pride Month, but I just want to do it. So, I've decided to play a few LGBT games here. The first one we're gonna play is Gender Dysphoria, and there's a developer's note on the page that says, "This is a rather indulgent and unforgiving game, at least for me, as it only contains negative experiences. I recommend you only consider playing this game if you have the emotional capacity for it. I hope that it can give cisgender people an idea of what being transgender is like, and for those who are transgender themselves, that they are not alone in their experiences, and that there's someone else who has felt the pain too. But I also made this game for myself. I've made this game in the same way you might write about the painful dark memories you have in a journal to help process it and move on. So if you guys don't have the emotional capacity for it and all, I suggest you skip to a timestamp that I put on screen around now to see the next game I will be playing. But if you're okay with those themes, then we shall continue. Content warning: Gender Dysphoria, Misgendering. This game is about a negative experience as a result of coming out as a transgender and transitioning. There are positive experiences too, but this game only contains the negative ones. Please do not play this game if you are depressed, anxious, suicidal, or otherwise low on emotional capacity. If you need help now, please reach out to the Trevor Project, not affiliated. Disclaimer: this is a fictionist game based on my experiences with gender dysphoria. While many of the events and conversations in this game remind me of what I have experienced, they are by no means exactly what happened. People, places, and events might be a combination of different experiences and may contain details that are altered or never happened because it's easier to tell the story that way. Any resemblance to real people, places, or events is entirely coincidental. Hello? Hello? Hi, Mom. How are you, Pumpkin? I think I'm doing okay. I'm so happy to hear that. I guess. Look, part of me wonders why I decided to do this on the phone, but I just couldn't wait anymore. Remember when I told you I wanted to tell you something a few months ago? Oh, yes, I remember that. Well, I'm ready to tell you now. We should go inside. My date beams at me, taking note of my interest in the shopping display. No, I don't know. I feel awkward. Aw, come on, you look great in it. You think so? Wait, you want me to try it on? Well, why not? You're cute. I guess. Okay. I could, if I could blush, I would. Inside there are several dresses. How about this one? I don't know. I still feel kind of awkward about it. I take a glance at the women's changing room. This store is obviously separated between the men's and women's section. A clear border separates the two. It's okay, I'll come with you. Okay. Hey man, I'm blank. What's your name? My name is Iris. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. Have you been here before? Oh no man, I moved here about a month ago from... It's like a 4-hour drive from here. Yeah, networking can help. Yeah, for sure. The DJ on stage starts dancing with several other people from the crowd. It's a pretty weird networking party, but it's always been weird in the city anyway. So, hey, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure, what's up? Why do you have a girl's name? Is it like an Asian cultural thing? Oh no. I find myself in the copy room of the courthouse. The clerk addresses me. So the judge have approved your legal name and gender change request. I can make you 9 copies. Each copy is notarized and costs only $3, cash or check only. You remember the lawyer from the pro bono clinic saying that you should get as many official copies as you can since they are difficult to get more of? The clerk nods sarcastically as they start making copies. Yeah, I'm really worried about the number of copies. I was told that some places will only accept originals and they won't give it back either. They sigh as they hand the copies to me. That sounds troubling. I recommend keeping them safe, in like a fireproof safe. It would be a shame if they got destroyed. Thank you. A few days later, I'm on the phone again with my parents. They've come to accept everything, and we're having a normal conversation until... You know, I feel like I'm now noticing transgender people in public. What? Like, I haven't really paid attention before, but I can see now that they're transgender people. You mean, like, you've met them? No. Like, you can tell by the way they look. I feel my stomach sink. So, you're assuming they're transgender by the way they look. You know, there's a thing in the transgender community that we call passing. People who you wouldn't know were transgender or not. This can include people who started hormone therapy early enough that their bodies aren't different from normal. Why am I explaining this? Really? Yeah, you've probably met transgender people in the past, but you wouldn't have known. That's strange. I definitely thought those people I saw were transgender. I let out a long sigh. Look, you don't know that, and honestly it's rude to assume that of people. It's not like we want to be transgender. I'm not cutting my hair, and I'm not a man anyway. I hurriedly excuse myself and use the crosswalk while the light is still blinking. It feels like an eternity until I finally get out to where my car is parked. It felt like such a short distance this morning. I get inside and lock the doors. I find myself catching my breath. I try to calm myself. I take my phone into my hands. No. Put it away, and then take it into my hands again. I can't. I put it away again, this time for good, and drive back home. Sir, here's your drink. That'll be $10. I fish the money out of my pocket, adding in a tip. Thank you. I pick up the drink and take a sip. What am I even doing here? Taking the drink back onto the floor, I meet a friend. Hey, Iris, how are you? Hey, Blank, how are you? I've been doing quite alright. How have you been doing? Well, to be honest, things could be better. Yeah, I hear you. So, hey, I wanted to introduce you to my friend here. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? He introduces himself to me and shakes my hand. My friend... Quibsin. She's also really into music, so I thought you two could share some ideas or get to talking. Then the man speaks. Ah, so he's into music too. Please correct him. Yep, she's great. Hey, I gotta go now. You two have fun now. The stranger chuckles. Yeah, I'm sure he and I will have plenty to talk about. I do not like this. No, please. It's a quiet room. The TV is muttering in the background. People shifting unsteadily. They're all waiting. You're waiting. TV isn't playing anything particularly important. I think it's like how dentists have fish tanks. No one pays attention to it, but it's there nonetheless. It's a while until someone finally calls my name. Iris? After a pause, I remember to stand up. I'm not used to it yet. A flash of happiness and disconcerting unease. Please, have a seat. I swallow, a sickly lump of worried about how I will sound when I speak. Thank you. I find myself on the phone again. It's my parents. I pause for a moment to recollect myself. We exchange pleasantries. Why did you call? We decided not to disown you. I see. Family should always stick together. We talked for a while longer. So, do you still like girls? Of course I still like girls. She has a lot of questions. Can I ask you one thing? What do you want to ask? Are you planning on getting the surgery? Yes. Do you have to get the surgery? Why do you even care? I just don't think it's right. This is the body God has given you. I fucking hate the God speech. I hate this body. I excused myself from the conversation to go to the bar. Hello, sir. What can I get you? It'll be okay. I won't see this person for long. The menu has several specials on it. As someone who is underage, I have no idea what any of these are. W's are nice. Could I get a Will-O-Wisp? Sure thing. The bartender's co-worker shouts over the din, saying that he can take care of the order for her. This gentleman here, he wants a Will-O-Wisp. I'm afraid. Go ahead, man. My co-worker will serve your drink. Did she even hear me? I'm waiting for the light at the crosswalk when a disheveled man approaches me. Hey man, what's up? I try to be accommodating. Nothing much, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. He nods, examining me before he starts talking again. You're not from here, I can tell. No, I'm not from here. Ah, I see. I thought you were one of those programmer types who are moving to the city. Oh, I happen to be a programmer. Well, you live here. You ain't trashing the city like those damn Silicon Valley hipsters. Ah, I see. He continues on his tirade about how the city is being destroyed, about how the crime rate is rising, and how it's dangerous to walk around alone because you might get kidnapped. I do not share his opinions, but the light is blinking. Hey, it was nice talking to you, but I've got to go now. Oh, alright. Oh, and one more thing. Cut your hair. Cut your hair. You look like a damn sissy with long hair. Man should have short hair. After an eternity, a bustling man suddenly appears. He's walking quickly. A little out of breath, he asks me what I'm here for. I have a legal name and a gender change request. Oh, okay. I can take care of that real quick for you. Just give me the documents. I'll make sure everything's in order, and I'll get it sent to the judge for a review. Sure. I don't need to present myself? Oh, no. Don't worry about that. The judge in session today, he doesn't care about doing that. Not unless you've done something like request a ridiculous name or something like that. But I'm sure you haven't done that. I breathe a sigh of relief. The Marina packet inside is a note from my doctor, a note from a counter, and the documentation from the pro bono clinic. It took so long to get all the documents in order, so many hurdles and mandatory waiting periods. All of it finally notarized. By the time I actually had all the documents ready, it wasn't until a few months later that I could force myself to come to the courthouse. I watched myself hand the Manila packet to the man. Thank you, sir. And oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I forgot to ask. This man. Right. Thank you, ma'am. It seems like all these documents are in order. What did I do wrong? Oh my god, it's the parents again, I swear. It hurts to say that. Please don't say that. This is who I am. I prepared for this, but I already feel fed up. It seemed like you were a really happy child. I don't understand how this could have happened. I think I was 5 years. I couldn't say anything. Why would you say something like why it was I say I didn't really know until later. When did you start to feel like this? I've always felt like this, for as long as I can remember. But not everyone who's like me is the same way. It just feels like we failed you as parents. Please don't say that. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to talk about this to Dad. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know what to do. I hope you don't disown me. I don't know what your father will think. My friend runs off, abandoning me with the stranger. Oh my god. So, you make music too, huh? Yeah, but I'm not really good at it. Yeah, but I'm pretty terrible at making music. I'm always trying to get better, though. Hey, that's the spirit. Good on you, man. Thanks. I try to keep it up, but it's hard sometimes. The stranger suddenly notices a friend who's standing nearby. Yo, it's been so long since I last talked to you. They're talking to each other. I guess it's hard to tell. Yeah, I was just talking to Eris here. He makes music too. Is she not? What's that? Oh my god, I can't. I said I prefer feminine pronouns. She, her. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. The stranger's body nudges him. Well, it was nice meeting you, Iris. We're gonna go grab a drink. I'll see you around, okay, man? Oh, I mean, I use that in a gender neutral way. It's okay, I know. We walk around a little longer, but I still feel shaken. I'm not feeling great. I think I should go home. Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed this date. I'm not sure if I'm smiling back or not. Yeah, I did too. It was really fun to spend time with you, other than the changing room thing. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with that person? It's blank. And in this city, come on, people. Yeah, but it was really nice talking with you. I'll see you on Tuesday? Yeah, of course. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. We wave goodbye and I make my way back to the parking lot to find my car. Dude, whatever you want, okay? I'm wearing a dress when I find myself in front of the courthouse. The courthouse is large. This is the first time I've actually been here, though I see it from the bus every day on the way to work. What I thought was the entrance was the exit. I'm not really sure where to go. Somehow, I stumble inside. I still feel awkward in these clothes. I ask security for directions, while trying not to look out of place. After following the directions, we find ourselves in an empty office room. This isn't the right place, is it? There's no one here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope it is. Should we ask for help? Well, who are we gonna ask? We both wait in silence. Time feels uncomfortable. Are you really sure this is the right place? Well look, I don't know where else to go. I mean, I don't know. But I don't know where else to go, and I don't have any reason to believe it's somewhere else. My feet feel unsteady. We keep waiting. I arrive at the women's changing room, the dress in my arms and my date next to me. Oh god. The dressing room attendant addresses us. She has a blank expression. How many pieces of clothing? Just one. I feel trapped when she responds with surprise. Oh, sir, the changing room for the men is on the other side of the store. I don't like this. I'm sorry. My date cuts me off, questioning the attendant firmly. The attendant continues to insist that I need to use the correct dress. They argue for a while, but I shrink away, trying not to pay attention to the eyes of the others who are in line. My date returns after a short moment, defeated. Sorry, that was so rude of them. It's okay, it happens. Can we leave? Yeah, let's do that. I don't ever want to come back in here. That's because I am a girl. Oh, you're not again. Trans. Oh, okay, so you're male to female? Yes, that's right. Alright, that's cool. Not really. I feel like I need to change the subject. So, do you like the drinks here? Oh, I don't really drink. It's kind of expensive. I don't really know what to order most of the time anyway. You know? Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. After I finish writing my date name blank onto the form as required, the friendly student lawyer across from me shuffles the papers together, bundling them all together in a manila packet. So, to review, Here are all the steps you need to take to get your legal name updated. You need to take this request to the blank country court yet. When you're there, you might need to present yourself in front of the judge. What? Yes, most of the judges in this country are pretty nice, but there are a few who require you to present yourself in person. I scowl. It's backwards, I know. But we bring it up in this clinic just in case, so you can be prepared if you might run into that. Do I have to worry about dressing appropriately? Ah, yes. You do have to do that. The court has a dress code. For women, I feel like I can manage, but I might need to go shopping. But you can usually get away with the male dress code too, so if that's more comfortable for you, you can do that. This does not comfort me. Look, I'm sorry, I can't talk about this anymore. I'm tired and I don't really want to talk about this anymore. We don't have anything else to talk about. I can't keep talking anymore. It hurts too much. Okay, well, I hope you feel better soon, sweetie. Call me if you need anything, okay? Okay. Bye. Love you. Love you too. Well, support from the Patreons. Yeah. Well, that was an experience. The game was all over the place and it told different stories from different situations not in like chronological order or whatever. That was an experience. So that was gender dysphoria. It's a thing, you know. Dude, I'm not good at explaining things. I'm not good at talking. I shouldn't be talking. But still, it was an experience that, you know. Okay, next game we're gonna play. What's your gender? Funnily enough, I don't know anything about my gender. I'm still figuring myself out, but... Oh. E or E. Everyone likes the E. Do... what? The mouse sensitivity is kind of low. Female... pink. Oh. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, hey. I'm not gonna follow the arrows. Trans.
How do I know what my gender is?
Trans is an umbrella term for anyone whose gender does not fully match with the sex they were assigned at birth. This is the antonym to cis. Today the term is mostly used as an adjective, but it can also be used as a part of compound nouns that describe a given identity. Oh, there's a word up there. It says passing. Oh, a door. I wonder if I should... No. Hello?
Sometimes I think that the fights that have already been fought decades ago just keep repeating.
In some South Asian countries, including India, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, the Hijra are trans or intersex people with a distinct and established gender identity. This is a very ancient tradition of a gender role that escapes into a rigid gender binary, sometimes called the third gender. The term is at times used to describe people who have other gender identities that are less well known in Western discourse. In some cases, the term is offensive. Okay, well. I'm just gonna continue going up. I've heard of the Two-Spirit and all. Two-Spirit is the modern umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americans to describe native people in their communities to fulfill a traditional third gender or other gender variant, ceremonial and social role in their cultures. The term Two-Spirit was created in 1990 at the Indigenous Lesbian and Gay International Gathering in Winnipeg, and specifically, in quote, specifically chosen to distinguish and distant Native Americans, First Nation people from non-Native people. Oh no, it's dysphoria. Everyone loves the dysphoria. Dysphoria. Gender dysphoria refers to negative feelings arising from some aspect of a gender experience. Examples include body dysphoria, which when caused by aspects of one's own body, as well as being misgendered. Gender dysphoria is experienced by many, but not all trans people. The term can also be used diagnostically, referring to persistent and clinical significant comfort with an assigned gender. That's not nice. And also there's a ladder here. Oh my god. Is that it? It's just a ladder to up a little. Oh, there's something else there. Okay. Euphoria. Gender euphoria, sometimes called gender congruence, is the antonym to gender dysphoria. It describes the phenomenon of a person experiencing joy due to one or multiple aspects of their gender identity or expression, e.g., pronouns, body features, or labels. That's always nice. Can I, Nope. Okay, I want to get up there. Apparently I can't. Okay, we're back here. Okay, how do I just go back to the arrows? Alright, let's go back to the arrows then. Cis. The gender for cis is a term for people whose gender identity matches their sex assigned at birth. This is the antonym to transgender and trans. The term is derived from the Latin prefix cis, meaning this on this side of the dichotomy of cis. Term cis and trans is also used in chemistry. Nice. Oh, there's. Oh my god, it's a loop. I'm getting stuck in a loop. I don't like this. Trans. Oh my god, I don't. Oh, there's another thing here. So confused. Passing describes a phenomena where a trans person is read as either cis, the correct gender, and or the gender they want to be perceived as by an outside party. Being able to pass is often seen as a privilege. Historically, the term has been used for BIPOC, which were white passing and thus able to escape some of the legal and social conventions of racial segregation and discrimination. Cool. Ooh, it's blue.
Am I still the same person that I was 2 years ago?
Oh, fluid. Gender fluid. The music is gone again. Gender fluid describes certain identities under the multi-gender, non-binary, and transgender umbrellas. Gender fluid individuals have gender identities that change over time. They could be multiple genders at once, and then switch to none at all, or move between single gender identities, or some other combination therein. For some gender fluid people, these changes can happen as often as several times a day, and for others, monthly or less often. Ooh, purple, my favorite color. I think I'm reading this backwards. Originally a slur used against members of the LGBTIA community, the term queer was reclaimed in the 1980s and is today a widely used umbrella term describing any person who isn't straight, cis, and While some members of these communities still reject the term due to its past, it has become one of the more widely used umbrella terms and has spawned its own field of political and academic theory, queer theories/studies. Oh my god, it's the walls. The walls confuse me. Let's go down the. Oh my god. Well, that was okay. Demi. Demigender, from demi, half, and gender. This is an umbrella term for non-binary gender identities that have a partial connection to a certain gender. Oh, like demi-boy, demi-girl type things.
Are there parts of my identity that always stay the same?
Red. Or salmon? Oh, femme. Femme is a term that refers to a queer person whose gender expression is considered to be feminine. Feminine was originally used to distinguish feminine lesbians and bisexual women from butch women, and is still one of the main users of the term. It is common for trans and non-binary individuals to use the term to refer to their identity or expression, even if they do not identify as a lesbian or bisexual women. Can I jump? Damn. As someone who is into the femme, I should be able to jump down there. Oh, inter. An intersex person has sex characteristics, e.g. sexual autonomy, reproductive organs, and/or chromosome patterns that do not fit the typical definition of male or female. This may be apart at the birth or become so later in life, e.g. puberty. Intersex people are just like dyadic people, may identify with any sexual orientation or gender identity. Dyadic people is used to refer to people who are not intersex. Dyadic people were born with sex characteristics which could be characterized into one of the binary genders. Cool.
Everyone should be able to make their own decisions concerning their body.
Oh my god. Ooh. Purple. Oh, this... I can't read that. Oh, it's Euphoria. Okay. What's this tree? I like the tree. There's nothing here. Oh. Non-binary. Someone who doesn't identify with the binary character. Non-binary is a term that refers to people whose gender is not completely and exclusively male or female. They can identify with not having gender at all, with both binary genders, or a third identity, or an identity which can change over time. Non-binary people fall under the transgender umbrella term, and non-binary is an umbrella term itself, although some people use to describe their specific gender identity. Damn it, I can't jump into the... It's like an art museum, and I can't touch the art, but I still want to touch it. Another one of these things. Cool. Oh, it's upside down. And we're going down. They, them. They, them pronouns are great. Oh,
Do my behaviors fit into gender stereotypes? Am I gender non-conforming if they don't?
Drag refers to the performance of masculinity, femininity, or both forms of gender expression. A drag queen is someone who performs femininity and other drag kings, and a drag king is someone who performs masculinity. The term may be used as a noun in the expression in drag or as an adjective in drag shows. The use of drag in this sense appeared in print as early as 1870. I'm not gonna exit. I like this place. What's this? This just looks like the back there part. So they ne. No pronouns ne, na, they, one, ze. Pronouns. In linguistics and grammar, pronouns are words that substitute a noun or a noun phrase. Third-person pronouns can be used to talk about people without always using the full name of someone. People can have one or several pairs of pronouns, and people who don't have any or use their name as pronouns. In many languages, at least some of the third-person pronouns are binary gendered, leading to the creation and adoption of alternative pronouns. No pronouns. They, one, they. Upstairs. They, he, a, she. They. Can I do anything with this? Damn, I can't. Am I just not allowed to choose my pronouns? Oh.
Knee walks through the door. Knee walks through the door. Knee walks through the door. Knee walks through the door.
I'm not allowed to walk through the door. Just FYI.
Knee walks through the door.
Cool.
Knee walks through the door.
I'm stuck. Okay. I quit it so that I could see if the things, but I'm all the way back at the start, and I'd rather don't want to replay it over again. Okay, next game that we're going to play called Genetic Non-Binary Game. It deals with misgendering and those stuff. Apparently today I'm playing transit games. Anyway, start. The day has been going well, you'd say. She smiles at you from across the table, and you try to relax. There's anxiety whirling low in your gut. It's always there, whenever you're talking to someone. Social anxiety at its best, am I right? A voice in the back of your head telling you to match the way she sees you. Oh. You see that she wants to say something, and you force a smile, inviting her to speak. So, are you like what? She pauses for a moment, her eyes flicker up and down. Your patience is running thin, the anxiety gets stronger. You know what to expect. It's a question you've heard so many times before. Still, you need to hear her spell it out. Like, one of them. A part of a giant conspiracy scheme, a magical humanoid being? Yeah, oh. She laughs. Her laugh feels like ice piercing right through your chest. Of course, she doesn't notice the way you flinch. Well, I certainly hope that's not the case. She leans forward. You want to back away, but you remain still. Though, it would certainly be interesting. Slowly, you start to smile. Deep down, you know you just can't keep joking about it, but your answer seems to have pleased her for now. You engage in simple small talk for a while. You talk about her, about what she does, what she likes. You worry about the next time the focus of the conversation shifts back to you. It does eventually. You knew it happened. You can never avoid it. So, what do you do? Generic feminine name. Actually, I go by a less gendered name. Oh, mainly involved in game dev. Actually, mainly. You know what? I've been pretty open about this in the other game, so. Oh. But your generic feminine name is so pretty. You do your best not to let your expression twist so much, but ultimately you fail. A relationship with the name given to you at birth is complicated at best. Comments like that don't make it any better. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like it suits me. I really appreciate it if you could use my less gendered name. She looks skeptical, with some hesitance, and she gives a tiny nod. Right. I will keep it in mind. Doesn't sound like a promise at all. You've heard it before, after all. To answer your question though, I'm mainly involved with game dev at the moment. She doesn't really seem to be that interested anymore. It's good that there are more women involved in making games. On the page it said there are 2 endings, and I think I already know which ending I'm going to go for. It is, but I'm not. You shouldn't be ashamed of speaking openly about your experiences as the woman in an industry. It's as if she hasn't heard you at all. It's either that or she's willingly choosing to ignore your words. You wish you could try to share her excitement at least. You wish you didn't have to feel ashamed for not being able to speak up for women. I wish you could feel comfortable talking about your experience as someone assigned female at birth. You're not a woman, and you know that. It's just that the people around you often seem incapable of grasping the full meaning of your words and your identity. She's clearly one of those people, and she tries to chirp on happily about all the women she looks up to. Oh my god. She talks, but you tune out her words. She's so nice, sweet, and kind and adorable. But she's clearly too ignorant, and that's painful. Maybe in another life, you'd be able to explain everything to her. Maybe she'd understand. Maybe if you were a different person, you'd be able to do it. But you spend your whole life educating people, pointing them in directions, trying to teach them just to help yourself and others like you. Sometimes, though, you just have to walk away. It's not a win, but you haven't lost. You know yourself better than anyone else, and you've made it clear to her several times. You've done what you could, and now you walk forward. You walk forward with your head held high, and you can only hope the next person will listen to you more. I am non-binary, and I will not be quiet. Created by... okay. This is creepy. I wonder, could I, non-binary? There's a noticeable shift in her expression. She clears her throat. She looks like she's been made mildly uncomfortable by your bluntness. Yes. She speaks slowly, as if she was waiting every word on her tongue. That's what I wanted to ask you. You don't meet her gaze as you nod. Yes, I am one of them, as you said. I'm non-binary and I use they them pronouns. We've been over this. She swallows and leans back. The change in the mood is painfully obvious. You engage in simple small talk for a while. Okay, we've been through this. Okay, let's go with hiding the gender identity this time. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is terrifying. Oh, I'm mainly involved with game dev, actually. Oh, Jesus. Your entire being screams at you. Tell her you don't go by generic feminine name anymore, but you stay silent about it. You repeat your less gendered name several times in your head, squelching any arising feelings of dysphoria? Isn't it dysphoria with an S? Meanwhile, she beams at you, excited and completely oblivious to your internal struggles. Make games? That sounds so cool, generic feminine name. You'd like to share her enthusiasm, but right now, all you want to do is throw up. It's so great that there are more women involved in making games. It really is, you're right. Well, you're well aware that you're well aware what she meant by her words. That you're one of them, one of those amazing women fighting for their place in the world. You desperately want to point out that while she's right, it is incredible you are not one of them. Oh, you don't say it though, you just nod along as she lists all those women that she looks up to. You'd feel cruel if you killed her enthusiasm. She seems so passionate about it. It hurts, awfully so, but you say nothing. Just like how you've done many times in the past. She talks, but you tune out her words. Oh, Jesus Christ. The background image is terrifying. She clearly likes you. You can see it in her smile, her openness. But you know the truth. You know that the person she likes is this made up image of you. A funny, confident person. A funny, confident woman. It stings to realize that it's how she sees you. You know you should have stood up for yourself more, but you're tired of constantly correcting people. You're tired of repeating yourself and yet never being heard. At the end of the day, you will walk away from her. You try to forget her existence. The existence of a woman that you never were and never will be. The woman that people want you to be. Oh my god, I hate it. And also that would lead me to a very weird relationship, and it was kind of toxic because she wants you to be someone that you're not, which is not what relationships are supposed to be. You're supposed to embrace each other's good and bad points and then find a peace. And then you get married. So that's all the time I have for today because I've been recording for a really long time. So if you enjoyed my video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do all those good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.